There is a pervasive myth in our society, a rather stubborn one, that a person with no friends must invariably be a lonely and sad individual. We picture them in a grey, rain-streaked room, staring forlornly out of a window. But I am here to suggest that this is not always true. Not by a long shot. Human beings are wonderfully complex creatures, and our choices are sculpted by a myriad of personal reasons. The decision to navigate life without a close circle of friends is, for some, a conscious and considered one. This essay aims to explore these reasons with simplicity, with kindness, and without a hint of judgment, peeling back the layers of a choice that is often misunderstood. Now, when I say a person with no friends, what precisely do I mean? It is not about being a complete hermit, cut off from all human contact. These individuals may have perfectly pleasant relationships with colleagues at work. They might exchange cheerful greetings with the person who sells them their morning paper. They may cherish conversations with their family members. The distinction, however, is that they do not actively seek out or maintain close, platonic bonds for social recreation. They do not have a designated best mate to call for a pint or a confidant for weekend excursions. Their social calendar is intentionally sparse, and this is a specific landscape we shall be exploring today. Let us first consider a reason that is beautifully simple. Some people genuinely thrive in peace and quiet. For them, solitude is not an absence of something, but a presence of something wonderful, calm. The constant hum of conversation, the back and forth of social engagement can feel less like a pleasant melody and more like a distracting noise. For this type of person, quiet is not empty, it is restorative. It is in the silent moments that they can truly unwind, allowing the frayed edges of their mind to smooth over. They can process their thoughts, make plans without interruption, and simply exist without the pressure of performance. This is not loneliness, it is a profound sense of peace. Beyond the simple love of quiet, there is another powerful reason for this choice. Some people genuinely and thoroughly enjoy their own company. This is not a consolation prize, it is the grand prize itself. These individuals have cultivated a rich and fascinating inner world, one that provides endless stimulation, entertainment, engagement. They know their own tastes, their curiosities, their passions, with an intimacy that is deeply satisfying. Sometimes the path to a friend-free life is not paved with peaceful intent, but with the rubble of past hurts. A previous experience with friendship may have left a deep and painful scar. Perhaps a trusted friend shared a secret. A close companion disappeared during a difficult time. A friendship ended in a bitter betrayal. The sting of such an event can be profound, shaking one's very foundation of trust in others. It can leave a person feeling wary and guarded, questioning the sincerity of social connections and the very nature of loyalty. It is a simple truth that we all operate on different levels of social energy. For some people, often described as extroverts, being around others charges this battery up. The more they socialize, the more energized they feel. For others, particularly introverts, the opposite is true. Social interactions, even pleasant ones, steadily drain their battery. To recharge, they require time alone. This is not a preference or a personality quirk. It is a fundamental aspect of their neurological wiring. For a person with a very limited social battery, the entire process of making and maintaining friendships can be utterly exhausting. The initial small talk, the effort of finding common ground, the scheduling of get-togethers, and the emotional labor of being a supportive presence. All of these activities draw heavily from their finite energy reserves. A single evening out with a group could leave them feeling depleted for days. Choosing to have no close friends can therefore be a pragmatic strategy for energy management. Friendships flourish most naturally in the soil of shared values, common interests, mutual understanding. However, finding these kindred spirits is not always a simple task. It can feel like searching for a rare species in a vast forest. When interests or values are niche or unconventional, the pool of potential friends can seem small. Some choose solitude over ill-fitting friendships. Not arrogance, honesty.